A blessed day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome to the boss with another video. You know what we're going to talk about tonight. First of all, like the video. Please like this video because this video is very informative. This video is a video where everybody all over in the diaspora, you know what? Everybody in America, at the country that we are dealing with tonight. We all know what's going on in the media, guys. People scared. People afraid for go to work. People get approved for them green card and afraid to go out there. I'm not going to hear that further down in the video. I'm not going to hear some voice note with people where I tell her how for them environment stay, etc. But the first thing I want to talk about tonight, guys, I want you to pay attention to this. I know a lot of you guys may be here, but the official, the governor of Florida, say right now, they want to put a stop on people who are work in the country and send money back to them home country. And this is when Jamaica coming out. Because you know, say a lot of family members overseas work their money and send it come to Jamaica. See? And we have a lot of people who illegal. So the man them a do everything to clamp down on the loophole them guys. But me I talk too much. Me I make on hear from a news reporter. I could drive and listen.
The governor of Florida is seeking to use remittances as part of the illegal immigration crackdown in the United States. Ron DeSantis wants to require anyone sending money overseas to show proof that they're not an undocumented immigrant.
Because they can work more menial tasks but make a lot more money in the U.S. than they can in like a third world country. So they'll come, make money, and then they send money back in remittances to the host, to their family, friends, wherever, to the home country. We are going to impose ID verification for foreign remittances. So
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, several undocumented immigrants, including Jamaicans, make remittances to family abroad, which means the country would be affected if this provision were to be passed into law. Remittances from the U.S. make up a large chunk of the GDP of many countries. In 2023, remittance inflows to Jamaica totaled $3.37 billion US. Haiti gets about 22% of its total GDP from U.S.-based families, many of whom are in Florida. Tessa Petit, who heads the Florida Immigration Coalition, says cracking down on remittances could further destabilize these countries and drive up migration. Under the proposal, if the state determines that undocumented immigrants have sent money abroad through a Florida-based company, the company would be fined 25% of the dollar amount transferred.
All the news presenter look shocked, ratted. When you hear that, guys? So imagine somebody run off, working their money. See? I guess, all right, so there are ways and means to send money, which I'm not going to disclose on this vlog. Because I want to know who are listening. If you don't agree with me, put it in our chat. You understand? And everything we have to talk out. We have to talk some of the things in our code. We know people know if they jump over the system there. You understand? But person who used to do it, it's sticky, guys. It's sticky. Because me say them are going to lamp on the money. If you try to send it and you're illegal, because you can't go prove where you come from, because you're not supposed to work, etc., them are going to lamp on it and seize it. So, what do you do? Where do we go from here? So you say, everybody, when they take a border and say, yeah, them are look for a better life and them are going to work and send. Luckily, this is in Florida. I don't know if it's going to go nationwide. Don't correct me in the chat if it's going to go nationwide. Yo, we're living in a serious times, guys. You hear how much money? 3.8 billion. So you know a crazy money that guys. Whole heap of revenue, government laws that I got put a big blow up on whole heap of things. You see me? Right, come like you will come to an end, guys. Ah, boy. Anyway, guys, share some recording, we don't know, and go no. One little segment of the live show from last night. Put it in our chat when you think about this, guys. Man, them a work. Anyway, go continue drive and listen.
MIXUP boss, what's up, man? How you doing? Morning. Yeah, I'm just sending you this list of the places and how much people they're gonna deport in the first go all this country, and all of them, and how much people gonna come to this country in the first rounds. Those people was already up on the list from last year. Yeah, share this with you, All right, big up.
The amount of things out there with immigration and illegal immigrants. Guys, I have to share them little because I can't make so much video. So right, I said this are the list, guys. So these are the list of people. I'm glad for the clarification, because me the thing say about this was the amount, but I think me I hear say about 93,000 in America from Jamaica. But these are the sets where they already in process to get deported back to Jamaica. Allegedly, as well that say Jamaica 5,000 odd. You understand? So darker days are coming. And you know we always share 1 and 2 voice note with people when I get to watch a show nightly. Remember to sign in, guys, 9:30, 9 o'clock Jamaica time. If you don't have a say about all these things, you understand? Put it in the chat and comment, or you can catch me live where we have a discussion about this and other things. I'm going to definitely discuss the one with the straight for send money. Little fan this, but I could hear what the lady has said, because she have a 2 cent on some of the topic them when I broadcast at night time. I could drive and listen.
Good evening, boss. What's up? I was so busy moving from Newfoundland to Halifax, just traveling back and forth to work. Oh man, I kind of miss a few shows, but I'm just trying to catch up. Man, I'm just listening to that one with Donald Trump. First of all, I'm gonna say I sympathize with a lot of people who's undocumented, or whatever they call it, don't have paper then, rather. So the thing is a win-win situation. Me nah say there's not 1 and 2 people where nah try, right, to get them paper. I'm not gonna say that. But trust me on that. Sometimes people just come out and talk out of ignorance. Uno mean all. And I understand. Again, some people flash on there and carry on, and they know they don't have paper. Youngsters, them now, I understand all of that. But it's not all people in abroad, foreign, like America and Canada, where don't try to get them paper. I came here from the Cayman Islands, 2000, October, to be exact, the 21st date, right? When I came here, I was 25 going 26. Me I'm 49 now. Listen to me. It never easy. And giving paper, a lot of people is holding back and giving paper status because of what they have experienced. People they are fine for 20 a day and then just can't get no headway. And I say them not try. You understand? When me come October, by November, I put in paper, I find lawyer, I come here with my money. So the thing is, God help me because I come under church people and I saw me a kind of go on, right? And me file for myself under refugee. People say Jamaica not get refugee. Me never one day overstay in Canada. And that me go through with the blessings of God and stuff. People pray constantly. I have to pay lawyer and get through my paper. 2003. I spent 2 years farm permit and become a landed now. Me is a citizen from 2007. Now I'm saying to you, I've seen people here. I come here and see people in my church for 13 years. And I say them not try. They married too. They not get through. Problematic, right? There's a lot of issues around that because personally for me, I would never give nobody no paper. Believe me unto God, because me never get it from nobody. And the way me see things are going, me say it from day one, say me not give no paper. Because me cannot take the hurt and the humiliation when they walk gone and you help them and nobody no owe you nothing. Only you owe somebody to love them. That the Bible say that. And me can't angle it, so me not try going at it. So the thing is for me, when me see in our church so many people in there for years, them they and they not on paper. And I say them not try. And I say them not try in our church, them is no people, lots of people me come here and get through long before them. Not people that say I married, me married. Me never married for paper. A refugee status me claim. Right? And me I said to you, say a long time men abuse me. From Jamaica, me I get beaten, knife cut, and me heels. I them they sit them me use and get refugees, me claim underneath it, under refugee status in Canada. And me know people, me have one half sister, yeah. Him man did not even ask me to marry him. 20 odd years and me help them, assist them with me and my kids them. Right? And me and my siblings they don't move good like that. God put in my heart and me stand up with them. Me go there and me go to the lawyer, interview when then come and me wait and take pictures, send in immigration, me pitney them write a letter. I stood up beside them. Right? The man Paul live in your water. And I'm not try liar near me money from one liar to the next. So when the girl there talk, she have some point, but trust me, there's a lot of people that try and then just get a bad ordeal. Come there and see the situation, right? She must know some people, especially in America, right? She's supposed to the way she talk like she knows some people. But talk with the people that may know, but it's not all body. It's not every person's, right? And people know people and grateful and carry on. A lot of people locked down and now would never marry somebody and give them paper. Believe me, and God, lots of people me know. They would never even try that the road. Whether from Jamaica or you meet them here. You have a next set of people to each his own, right? So a lot of people trying, people still struggling. Them can't find a body to marry them. In Ontario, it's hard to get paper, right? Easy like in a time when me come here. So if you come out of Ontario now, it kind of look a bit easier to get a paper. And every 6 months, the law change. So everything I get harder and harder and harder. So I can't really speak for America, but me know say a lot of people over there on a paper, they not go home for many years and what have you. But I wouldn't stay in Canada here and say some people not really try. Some love the dancehall pest them and just they not want and just do them thing and they not try and left them pit the back there. Me left my son and my two go came and then when he come here I'm a 7 year old. So me never take no check. You understand what me I say? Me never have nobody then would have married me and nobody never offer me. Cause me did in a church. Again, you have to do what you have to do. But me go through a lawyer because in a Canada you could once you can either humanitarian grounds or you go refugees grounds or somebody go married to you. Either. Me another sister there for years and years and years. I must say 3 times she do the marriage until one little old man help her. And she ended up like get the paper long up. Me come here and get paper past them. So it's just how God help you and how you look to God for help you and the channel that you go to, right? So one love my brother, but kind of sorry whatever the people them a go through over there because some of them I know that they don't want to get them paper while some maybe don't care. But I wouldn't say it's everybody a gallivant and don't really care about the thing. And as for me, I am personally not for President Donald Trump because the man is just different. And I am not I would never vote for him. As he have no heart. No heart at all. And the thing is that there's a lot of ways about Donald Trump where people just like honestly, some people just not tell the truth. You understand? And they have to just side with him because my president for America. I thank God me live here so. I see my try like him want to come attack Canada and Canada just I go all out back on him the same way cause majority of the states of Canada give them hydro mean electricity. So and the fishing industry, everything, a lot of things they get from here. So few people them a fight him back. Him just want to take over the whole world. Like him a antichrist, straight up. You understand? You look at people, them some of them, some honest look at people over there try for work and help them family and them mother and sitting back home and them pitney and then I said they not try. So me kinda really have a heart for people and me not gonna tell you no lie. Bless up yourself, big man.
Yes, Damien. Just to give my 2 cents on the immigration issue. No, I've seen a lot of comments, heard a lot of comments about people's situation. And one thing I want to let people know that coming to America is not a bed of rose, including the fact of getting straight. I myself, I came here on an H-2B visa and me lose a lot of money in trying to get straight. And in the end, I self-petitioned the government. And a lot of people don't know that they can do that. Once you've gone through the process and you can prove your worth, because at this time I'd already established a business in this country. I had a house and I was doing well. And what the government is called Amerition. And they can self-petition the government. If you had gotten a case through the immigration and that case has been denied, or for whatever reason the person is not putting forth what is, because talk about the woman who said the man, the cargo push her around, this, that. Listen, you have your right in your hand, know how to use your right, do research, don't sit down dormant and expect people to do things for you. So I self-petitioned the government when my so-called, thing failed. Sorry about that. A fire truck was passing. When my thing failed, and my lawyer looked at me and tell me, say, well, the only thing he can advise me to do is to go have a child. And when a child turned 21, a child can file for me. I mean, no, I never have 21 years in this country for wait for that nonsense. And so because I'd already done my research in terms of what I can do, I asked my lawyer as if, I did not know. I said, so what else can I do? And him just slightly in passing mentioned. And I said, okay, let's do that. And within 1 year of my denial, because my husband then did not turn up to the immigration interview, after benefiting from me, did not turn up to the interview. And I decided that, listen, I'm not going to take this line down. That was my third rodeo and I wasn't going to go through a fourth one. And so I did what I had to do to get what I had to get. But what I did was I established myself. I didn't come here, sit down. I did everything, walk dog, house sit, baby sit, adult sit, clean, you name it. I did it until I established my business, which we established a business where I am located. Now, I have seen a lot of Jamaicans, because one of the mistakes that I made when I established my business was hiring Jamaicans. When them get paid Friday, them want the latest. Them that the nearest party, the nicest party, and then come out work Monday morning, them can't work because them tired, because all weekend long them party. And these are people who are undocumented, because me always try to help me own. Now, when you talk to them, because I remember talking to a young lady about what she was doing in terms of buying these name brand clothes and partying, I said to her, you don't have certain things in this country, and likelihood of you in the unlikelihood that you don't get it and you're caught, make sure you have something in your yard. And this girl go look at me and tell me, I grudge me, grudge her, because I can't look like her. Because I was encouraging her that the money she's spending to buy all these clothes from all these different name brand, these people don't want their money. She should put her money to better use. So the young lady talking about them come and them, car and clothes and NEC, it is true. It is so true. I have seen it with my eyes. I've been here over almost 25 years. I came here and I've seen it numerous amount of time. They don't live nowhere. They can't go back here. And that's why enough of them talk about, oh, don't get too much crime. Crime is everywhere, right? Now, there are people who are genuinely trying to sort out themselves. Like I said earlier, it took me 3 tries. As for male, I heard a caller that says the man them love put them man for woman, which is true. They don't know how to humble themselves, and them carry the same dirty habit from Jamaica, come up here and then put them man for woman, them get locked up through in that jail and get deported. 2, they're not looking for papers, so to speak. They don't lay down the rule when they enter into an agreement with somebody. Them like mix business with pleasure, and it goes both ways for men and women. If you're gonna pay somebody to do them, you're not to do something, you're not gonna sleep with the person. Right? That was one of the reasons why I never get through with one of mine, because he wanted a relationship, and I try my best to convince him and let him know, since I came into this with an agreement, let's finish with the agreement first, and then let's see how much we can pursue a relationship if that's what we wanted. Well, he wanted both ways, and that we did look for. Anyway, again, it is easier for men. There are women out there who have their stuff together that can help a woman, that can help a man, pardon. And so it's easier for a man. All the man has to do is hold his head down, stay humble, and do him thing. As for the women, it's harder for women to do it, because finding a man that has a job or who have had a job for the last 3 years that can produce that documentation that they're looking for, your W-2, your tax papers, finding a man who is willing to help them to do that and to produce that document is not easy. And people do not want to file affidavit of support for people anymore, because when you do affidavit of support for people, what you're telling the government that if this person fall on hard times, I am responsible for that person. That's what you're telling the government, and they can actually, if they know about it, when you file an affidavit of support for them, they can actually hold you to it, where you have to support them in the event something goes wrong. Right? And so people don't want to file affidavit of support. And so you find a lot of women, they're out in the streets and they're hustling. They're hustling and they're working hard, but they just can't find that person. But the mistake that they make too is they don't make a preparation back home for themselves in case something happen. Not in all cases. A lot of people have tried and get burned by family members and get burned by spouse. Even the very children do that to them. So you have a lot of variables right across the board, because we Jamaican don't come here for consider. A lot of us don't come here for consider. Everybody know us as the people that have 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs, and we work hard. But there are always bad apples in the midst. Now, as far as this immigration policies is concerned, I am with protecting your border. Every country have an immigration law. Some country do it on merit based, where when you come into their country, you have to bring something positive to their country, whether you're contributing to their education system or the economic system. It doesn't matter. That's what they're looking for. And unless you're coming as a tourist, when your time comes, you come out, you're gone, you leave. As for America, don't know what happened this last surge, but everything that you see happen is a smoke screen. All the catch and release thing that they had, what they did, is a smoke screen. It was intended for something bigger. We may not know right now what that something bigger is, but it will come to light eventually. We should always know that nothing is what it seems, right? It's just unfortunate that a lot of innocent people are getting caught up in it, and heaven forbid when they go back home, they're rejected by family, or the country that they're going back reject them. Right? So that is what is happening, Damien. That is my 2 cents. We'll wait and hear what's going on.
What are the ways that you can protect yourself in these really, really difficult times as an immigrant, whether you have status or not? And especially you may be a US citizen who wants to protect your family. So keep watching. I'm going to tell you my top pieces of advice for keeping yourself and your family safe. Hi, my name is Mamira Rahman and I'm an immigration attorney. I have been practicing immigration law for the past 15 years, including through the last Trump administration. Now, my number one piece of advice is do not open your doors. If ICE comes knocking on your door, you are not obligated to open it. You are not obligated to open. They are going to show you a warrant, but it has to be the right type of warrant. Now, there are two types of warrants that an ICE officer may be able to show you. The first is called an ICE warrant, and you have to ask to see a copy of the warrant to really look at it carefully. Now, you can ask the ICE agent to slip it underneath your door or to hold it up against the window. Underneath the door is definitely preferable because then that way you'll actually have a proper chance to read it. Now, here is the key difference. An ICE warrant can be issued by an ICE officer themselves. It is signed by an ICE officer. So if you see that the warrant says that it's signed by an immigration officer or by Department of Homeland Security, that is not the same as a judicial warrant. A judicial warrant gives ICE the authority to enter your house and to come inside and grab people, basically. A judicial warrant is signed by a judge. So that is the number one thing that you're gonna look for is if ICE shows up at your door and they want to enter, you are not obligated to open your door. And in fact, do not open your door. Ask to see the warrant. The warrant must be signed by a judge. If the warrant is not signed by a judge, they do not have the authority to enter. Number two, anyone who is a non-citizen is actually required by law to carry around a copy of their identification. So if you're a green card holder, you are supposed to have your green card. If you have an EAD, carry that around with you. But the biggest problem is, what if you don't have an EAD? What if you don't have any sort of legal status? If you don't have any legal status and you get approached by ICE officers, you have the right to remain silent. You do not have to answer any of their questions. So make sure that you exercise your right to remain silent. Now, here's one more thing. If you have a case in process, carry copies of that receipt or those receipts around with you. The receipts by themselves will not protect you from getting arrested. However, they will help your attorneys try to get you out of your detention and to get you some sort of relief. So it's a lot better than having nothing. But if you don't have any receipts, you get approached, do not say anything, ask to speak to an immigration attorney. Now, the next thing is a little bit interesting. If you're a US citizen, carry a copy of your passport with you because it's not unheard of, and we've already had reports hearing about US citizens being swept up in arrests and being detained. And, you know, if you look ethnic, carry a copy of your passport around. The next question that I have been getting a lot is it safe to travel domestically? Is it safe to travel domestically? And I'm going to say that if you are completely undocumented, if you do not have an EAD, if you do not have an advance parole, if you're going to travel, even if it's by bus or by train and you're not planning on driving, you do need to exercise caution because there's no guarantee that there won't be a checkpoint through where you are traveling, or there won't be agents that board a train or a bus to ask for documentation. So if you don't have to travel, don't. If you do have an EAD, if you do have a green card, if you do have some case pending that has given you a travel permission, traveling domestically is fine. The next thing is if you have advance parole, my recommendation is to not travel these next few months because we have heard of persons, Customs and Border Patrol being a lot more aggressive at the airport. So they have the right to refuse entry to anyone, even if you have an advance parole. The only people that they must allow back in are green card holders and US citizens. So if you're traveling on advance parole, if you're planning on traveling internationally, you may want to postpone that travel until further notice. Now, if you're a green card holder, here's my other advice. If you are a green card holder who is traveling internationally and upon your return, you encounter problems at customs, do not sign anything. Actually, this advice goes to anybody. Do not sign anything. Do not sign anything. You are not obligated to sign anything with ICE, with DHS, none of them, okay? So at the airport, something that frequently happens is even if you have a green card, a lot of times if the ICE officer wants to give you problems, they can still give you problems, and they might say that you have to sign this document. And usually what that document is it is a I-407 abandonment of your permanent residency. So do not get pressured or fooled into signing that document, because then you're going to have some problems. Instead, if you are a green card holder encountering problems returning to the US, tell the CBP official that you wish to see an immigration judge and that you wish to be placed in proceedings, because then at least you're going to be allowed in and you're going to be given a chance to, keep your residency in front of a judge. And my last piece of advice is that if you have any sort of criminal history, whether, even if you were just charged and it was dismissed, do not travel, because this is going to raise red flags. They can see all of your criminal history when you come in at the airport, so don't take a chance right now. Please share this widely. People need to know this information. And again, my name is Mamita Rahman, and I have been practicing immigration law for 15 years.
All right, guys, so I'm going to look for one clip for share with you from last night, but it looked like your phone memory full or something, so it never record. So I've got to do some whole heap of erasing and try getting back that, but one next time. All right, so I want to watch back the show from last night, differently from one what I do tonight. So at least when I get some tips and when I get experience, everybody depend on keys and cues. But tell me what you think about this video. Like it, comment, share it. I'm gone.